What you saying, K?
Nah, man, what going? What you telling
Saying
me, man?
perspectives from the pavement.
You know what time it is.
They can finally see our face, fam.
I know. It's about time.
Don't judge me, man. I ain't got no trim. Don't judge me, people.
You saying reaction video today, though?
Yeah, doing a reaction video. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Today we're gonna watch this guy called Grant Cardone. Yeah, he's like a controversial multi-millionaire from America that's in the property market and stuff.
Okay.
He's got some interesting perspective. I just thought it'd be good for us to react to it and put our pavement perspective on it. You know what I mean? Dissect what he's saying and stuff.
Nah, I hear that, man. Time to go on. You ready?
Time
to dissect it.
See what he's saying.
Today we are with my good friend Grant Cardone, Mr. 10X from Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
It's good to be here, man. This is a pretty good city to live in here, by the way. It's pretty alright as well that you're not paying taxes.
Turn up.
California, so there's a little bit of jealous with your state.
You don't have to be there.
And we don't have to be there.
You know, it's unbelievable that you would drive across country, California would still grab money from you. Why? They're not making your trip better. They're not adding quality to your business. They're not doing anything. Does anybody from the state of California come to you and say, let me show you how to make your business better?
We have great weather.
So what?
The beaches are
I'm going to be there
amazing,
this weekend.
and it's 13.5% for that weather.
I treat California like a prostitute.
Oh my days.
I go in there, use it, and get out of town.
That's how this video gets started.
He's bad.
I just know buddies that have prostitutes, right? It's like just use it and leave.
Nah,
That was my mind was awful.
This says right off the bat, he's teaching some of the single guys tips. Earlier, you have to be her pickup lines. Maybe we'll come back to that. But Grant, I want to start off with a very serious question. Okay. What is your secret to being the Benjamin Button of business, man? Every time I see you look younger. Every single time.
Well, man,
how do you take care of yourself?
You know, I mean, that's for another show, I think. Because people wouldn't even believe what keeps me young, but.
I think they got it a little bit.
Huh?
A part of it, I think they got it.
Well, I mean, you know, I think I'm in the game. Okay, I'm in the game. I think when I'm in my game completely and like on purpose and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm most alive. And
Saying running the marathon.
youngest at those
That's
moments.
what, yeah, keeping them young.
I know people that knew me 20 years ago, and they're like, "Dude, you're actually look younger and act younger than you were 20 years ago."
Why do you think that is?
Because I'm in the game. I'm in the game of change and expansion.
pause it.
And expansion means life. Really, it means to live.
What are you saying? Do you think like what you just said keep him in the game, yeah? Do you think like, you know how people at the bottom always be like, oh, you don't see rich people dying of the same diseases and da-da-da.
Yeah.
Do you think that's got something to do with it? Like when you're on your purpose, when you're actually on a mission, when you got something to wake up for in the morning,
Yeah, it must do.
then it might like how
What you saying?
going gym
Just-
helps your immune system.
He's saying staying on the marathon, making sure you go and work, even when you know you can retire because you're up enough, you're just still
You gotta
working.
stay in the race.
But
You
he's
gotta
saying
stay
that's
in
how
the
you
race.
fight disease, just banging
Yeah,
out.
because
just-
there people probably sit at home thinking like, oh, how comes we keep getting sick? Where it's like, bro, you've been sitting at home claiming PIP for the last 10 years. Of course you got sick, bro. You know what I mean?
Been eating McDonald's.
Been
for a
eating
week,
McDonald's,
like,
been drinking Smirnoff, fucking smoking Stardog, like, bro.
He's saying
it's
you
not a good
start,
recipe,
start
man.
going up some steak and lobster, nigga. Shit.
No, that too, but I think more importantly, you gotta find your purpose, you know? It's like, he's talking about, like, he's on his purpose. When he's on his purpose, he's got something to strive for, wake up in the morning for. Then it's keeping him young and fresh in the game, innit?
No, I actually hear it though. No, what you saying is real shit still.
You know what I'm saying? Right, that's what. See what else this nigga saying, bro.
If you look up the word live or life as a physics term, it means to expand. If you look up expand, it means to grow and change. And when I'm in that part of the cycle, then I'm rejuvenating something. And I know, if you know older guys are like, oh, I'm not going to check into that. I don't need to do that. And they're on the end of their cycle, and they start showing it in their face and their life and their kids. And so I'm still in the create.
So how do you go about not subscribing to that mindset? I'm getting older, I'm getting tired,
You know,
my back hurts, all that. How do you not subscribe to that?
Yeah, I just want to be in the game. I mean, I've participated in the downward cycle, and I know how it makes me feel, and I just want to avoid those feelings. So I like feeling good. I like feeling youthful. I like the excitement. I like the fear. You know,
That fear is a priceless fear.
I like the edge. I like finding people saying, man, the way you opened this video was wrong. See, I like that. Like, I need to find that edge to experience life.
So let me ask this question. So let's go into this question,
Yeah.
because that's very important what you just said. So how do you balance? This is probably one of the most difficult things I see with entrepreneurs, and you don't hear a lot of people talking about this. There's a lot of key to success, all this stuff. Okay, we got it. How do you balance not giving a crap about all the judgment you're getting, and yet still being likable and sincere? Because there's some people that don't give a crap, but people don't like them.
Right.
And there are some people that are very sincere, but they're afraid of what other people think. How do you balance the two together?
You know, it's a trick. It's like kind of like chaos. It's a bit of chaos happening with a little bit of management. And I don't think in terms of managing things much or balance. Mm-hmm. When I think of the word balance, I think of the word of managing something, trying to make something a perfect fit. You and I talked about this before about being perfect. You know, it's really a kind of a cop out, but. You know, look, the way for me to do it is to go wide. If I can find 7 million people, I know for sure I can get half of them to like me. You know, I think half the people on planet Earth would like me. Half of them would like you.
But it's like,
and the other half, hey, you know, maybe not never going to have an opinion of me, or maybe they're going to dislike me. But either way, I'm going to get paid.
Whether they like you or not, get paid.
Dude, as long as I keep expanding, as long as I keep expanding my base. You know, there's something, I could be perfect for everybody in the room. Half the people are still going to be like, you know, he's too cocky, he's too this, he's too that. I'm 57 years old. I spent 30 years trying to please people.
When did the shift happen?
I ended up with nothing, man. When I finally said, you know what, I'm done, dude. The more energy I spent trying to please people, make you happy, them happy, mom happy, daddy happy, I still couldn't make everybody happy. I'm like, you know what, I'm done, dude. I'm going to make me happy.
That the other day,
I'm going to run my gig. This is my life.
And that's actually how you can make everyone else happy in the long run.
That life,
when you focus on yourself.
Because that's the people that end up criticizing me.
So okay, so now let's go back.
That's a great question, though.
Yeah, I was just curious because you know a lot of times you see people that are uncomfortable, like they feel like they have to please everybody.
Yeah.
And you don't ever see their full potential. And I'm talking trying to please everybody.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get to relations, they try to please everybody.
Yeah.
Business, they try to please everybody. You can't do it.
Yeah.
So Grant. Who was Grant in high school? That's what I'm really curious about.
He was a guy trying to please everybody, man.
In high school?
Yeah, like the first year of high school, I guess that's the 12th grade, not the 12th, 10th grade.
10th grade.
First grade. I could have been
yeah, definitely not.
They nominated me for most successful in high school. Everybody loved me. The girls loved me. The freaking football team loved me. Everybody loved me. Okay? The next year, the next 2 years, I could not win dog catcher. Because once I got comfortable with everybody liking me, or whatever part of me they liked, then I started showing my true colors. And then all of a sudden, I didn't fit in anymore. See, I wasn't free to be me as long as there was a popularity contest.
You weren't free to be you
As
long as it was a popularity contest.
No, dude, I had to be them. Because I had to be popular under their guidelines. Okay, I had to dress the way they dressed, talk the way they talk. I had to do the protocol thing. I was a slave to popularity. And I was like, man, I can't even do this. I'm an identical twin. So I think part of being an identical twin is when you're brought up, everything is a comparison. Who's smarter? Who's taller? Who's bigger? Who's faster? Right? And so I've been searching for my independence. I think probably everybody goes through this, but I was searching for my independence the whole time. As much as I love my brother, I still didn't want to be compared to him forever. Or to other people in my field, today as a grown-up. So popularity was a trap for me.
That's interesting.
And it don't pay, man.
That's very interesting. Wouldn't you say like the program in society today is that like why you can look on Instagram and like everyone's dressing the same, talking the same, acting the same.
Everyone's in competition with each other, but in reality,
you're
not in the main competition. You're in the fake competition.
Like, so you know how he said he decided to start finding himself.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's finding themselves nowadays. I think everyone's just like, even a man that gets money, even when he gets the money, he's still so in the popularity context. He's like, oh,
we've been saying
let me just wear these designers. Oh, I can only buy Cartier, Rolex, Richard Mille AP, because that's what everyone does. I can only drive, let me get the Lambo truck. Why the fuck is there 1,000 Lambo trucks?
Look, you go to a school now, there's more kids dressed in bellies than fucking kids that just want to go to school and be an emo, and be a fucking skateboarder, and be like, there was different groups.
There used to be
and you used to fit in.
skateboarders,
The
motherfuckers
whole
that like
reason
comic
there's
books.
cartoons is because there's different groups of characters. They
Word,
weren't all
word,
the
word.
fucking same, bro. You go to anywhere now, everyone follows the same narrative. But it's calm because they're in some next world, bro.
What you saying? So that's another piece of
They're
advice.
not living reality. They're not even doing what they want to do.
That's
they
another
believe they
thing.
want to do it, but I don't live like that.
That's
'cause
another
not what I
thing
wanna
that people gotta understand. You gotta find you.
do.
It doesn't matter what the narrative is. What
But do you know
everyone's
what's
doing,
weird? I don't know how
popularity
other
content.
people lose themselves. Because what activities are you doing to lose yourself? I know why I lost myself. Why are people losing what they actually like?
So, because they're scared to be outside the box. They're insecure. Everyone's insecure. We live in a very insecure society. So everyone's like, if I'm not going with the narrative and what's popular, then what am I?
It's
Who am I?
bad though, because it's even simple things like, oh, I like tennis or basketball, but most kids like football.
Bruv, what's deep about that? If you asked man in England that, they'd say basketball because American fucking cool niggas like basketball. And there's not even basketball in England, fam. But both bare man would cap the thing and be like, oh yeah, basketball still, Michael Jordan and that.
I watch
Like, bro, you couldn't name 10 basketball players, bro. Stop
I hate when
catting the American
I hate when
thing,
UK
fam.
niggas act like they watch American sport. Bro.
I hate when
Chill
UK
out, man.
niggas act like they're American, fam.
I know. You don't watch UK sport. Chill out. USA sport. Chill out, bro.
You know what I mean? But yeah, basically you said that's another good piece of advice. You gotta find yourself, not worry about fitting in and being popular. You gotta, whatever you wanna do. And that
That's
will
it,
pay
fam.
off, fam. No word.
Like most popular people don't get paid. Look at Kanye West. People love him or hate him. Look at his wife. People hate that woman.
Non-stop.
But we know her.
Non-stop.
We know her. So look at if you're gonna be look at Obama. Okay, on the other end of the spectrum. Hate to put all three of those people in the same. But look, people hate Obama. He's the president of the United States for 8 years, man. The guy was a community leader. So if you can get people, if you can just be you, and if you have a real message, something authentic, and then you can express that, I think you're going to at least be happy.
When did you realize you were going to go into sales business? Like, when did the transition into sales and business get started?
I had to sell. I had to sell to pay for to have some money. I was in a refinery town, a labor town, and there was no jobs. One out of
This is what refinery town. You're talking about Texas,
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
It's a refinery town. They're based on oil and gas and refining oil and gas and rednecks in town. Very very southern. I say redneck with a lot of admiration, by the way. And it was, man. I've been beat up by so many rednecks, dude. It's unbelievable, okay? Because what I would do in high school is I'd go take their girl, right? I'm a ladies' man, right? And I'd go take their girl, right? And then they, boom, beat me up the next day. I'm like, yeah, but I hit on that last night.
He grew up with
Boom,
a
they hit on me.
Yeah.
Man, this is hard.
Everyone's shaped
It's hard
differently.
being
Like,
good looking. So,
what gets people to that
I'm working
point
in
is
this
always
refinery.
different.
I never
I
beat
hated
no
my-
one up over no girls,
I hated
but
the
like
hard work. I
that
hated
definitely
the dirty
was
thing, right?
the scenario on the other side.
I'd hurt myself. I almost cut
No,
my
I ain't
foot
never
off
beating
the
none up
refinery.
over a girl. That's wild, bro.
And I needed money. And my uncle said, hey, get in sales. You can make money in sales. I
How old were
hated
you?
sales.
How old were you?
I was 17.
17.
Yeah, I was selling clothes.
How
First
long?
job was selling clothes, selling furniture. I sold
Hear that out
fish,
though.
I sold
I know that's
seafood,
such a small thing, but it's
fish.
not though. It's a big thing.
So seafood.
Dude, I
Keep
sold
that, bro.
red-
Like, fam, the guy saying when I was 17, I was selling clothes. Most 17-year-olds in this day and age and 10 years ago were not doing anything on the
No.
street to sell their own. Like,
They want a Moncler
people
jacket.
laughed
They're
at
buying
him.
clothes, bro.
People laughed at him. Like, bro, whenever you ask people, yeah, why are you not popping or why didn't you try your ideas? Because they don't have the confidence to stand on that fucking street
Yeah,
corner and sell
yeah.
it, bro. Fucking sell it. You had confidence to sell the drugs, didn't you? You had confidence to sell all that coke in your balls, didn't you? Go fucking sell some t-shirts.
Yeah,
you prick.
yeah. No word.
I've had enough,
It's
man.
true. Still, we saying that comes into
You had
finding
confidence
yourself
to run
as
from
well.
the police and catch all those chingings. Go put that fucking effort into legit business, you wankers, bro. Not just those demographics, everyone though.
No, I hear it.
I made more money selling redfish. What I would do is I was on this boat that we'd go out to the refineries about 60 miles offshore, and we would deliver supplies. It was a supply boat. There was 3 of us on it, and I was a bit of a cook. And one day in our free time, I'm gonna fish. So we dropped these lines. These are 200-foot lines. They have probably 75 hooks on them. put it down, and get down to the bottom, and I'd start dropping them
Get
off.
out of here.
Oh, dude, I'd pull them up, the whole 75 fish on one line. Couldn't even pull them. I had to get 3 people to pull them up. So we put them in the freezer. We end up with, I mean,
See,
I don't
people
know,
just
hundreds and hundreds of
ain't got that type of hustle
Sell
no
them
more.
They
all
don't.
the way.
People don't wanna hustle,
And
bro.
that's the program. Don't be hustlers. Don't
Be
create your own
consumers.
shit.
Everyone
The
be
new-
a consumer.
Yeah, the new hustler is work for someone else's money, bro.
No, the new hustler is look like a hustler.
It's not even make money. It's just look like you.
Rent the whip, get the watch, drip out, look like you put in bare work and you're on your hustle game.
No, I still hated sales.
But you're not, man. You're just a consumer. And really and truly, to look like that, it broke you in half, fam.
Freaking ice was melting.
That's ridiculous.
So I was forced. I didn't learn the lesson. I was
done
forced
that when I
because
was
of the
18,
urgency.
never again.
Niggas are wearing that net worth
I
out
had
here.
to knock on doors because if I didn't freaking sell this fish today, it was going to go bad. So to me, I was looking at
Yeah,
money
deadline.
going, right?
Yeah.
Had a deadline. Then I didn't start professional sales for another 2 years, and I was awful at it. Couldn't talk to people, introverted.
Professional sales. What was the product?
It was cars. It was automobiles. Yeah. Very hard sale
That's in Louisiana.
in Louisiana.
In Louisiana.
Yeah, dude, very, very difficult.
How did that
People
work
hate
out?
car sales.
So what happened from there?
Well, the first thing that happens is you get dropped into this environment where you're around other car salesmen. This is 25 years ago. So imagine the car business. People don't like going to car dealers today. Imagine 25 years ago. It was even worse. And so I'm with these guys. They're sitting around. They're smoking cigarettes. You know, they're drinking coffee and they're complaining. This is the car salesman in Louisiana. Man, that business is bad. Traffic's bad. Product's bad. We don't have the right products. Customers are cheap. It's awful. And I'm stuck in this environment, this cesspool of negativity. And I'm trying to learn a new trade. So how do you do that? You know, you basically do it for a week. You have a bunch of successes in the first week. And then the next thing you know, you have now submitted to
Oh,
this
that's a
environment,
good
this cesspool,
point.
this old
Was it?
soup of negativity. And
What are you saying? Like, when you're actually surrounded by negative people all day long, it starts to rub off on you. Even if
Yeah.
you are bare
Yeah.
positive, you're like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to win, I can do everything I want. But you're surrounded by people saying, oh, this isn't going to
100%.
work because of this, I can't do this, oh, my back hurts, it starts to rub off on
They're the
you.
worst kind of people because all they can do is tell you you can't do it.
Because they can't see themselves
And
doing
you know
it, they
what's the
put that
worst
on
point? Do you know what's the worst thing, Jay? How many times have we grew up to realize what a sensible idea is and what isn't? But has those people ever realized what sensible ideas are?
It's a
They're
good
just
point.
trained to tell you
They're
you can't
negative
jump
about-
out of a box.
They're negative about the sensitive ideas, the sensible ideas. When you got a negative idea, they're like, yeah, that's a great idea.
It's backwards. Like, you can't make it up. It's rigged.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You can't teach these people anything.
So you're saying you got to surround yourself with positive people with that same mindset.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah,
they'll
yeah.
brush off on you.
I don't
You
like to
just
sound like a
negative.
woman, but that whole positive energy shit is.
You
it's
gotta
real,
protect your
like,
energy,
It's
fam.
pretty real. Like you can't give it up, man. You gotta know where your energy's getting drained. You can't do it.
No, it makes sense, dude.
and it dragged me down with it. And so I did 2 years of being drugged down into the freaking
Car sales in
car
that
sales
environment.
that I hated.
You know how many times you hear stories about that in car sales? All the time. The environment of car sales is interesting sometimes.
Yeah.
Some bad habits you can
But,
pick up
hey,
in that environment.
But you know, there's a lot of bad environments, right?
No doubt, yeah.
I was just in Prague, and a cab driver picks me up, and we were coming out of the Four Seasons, and the cab driver comes out. I get in his car, I'm like, hey, how you doing today? He's like, I'm sad. That's his opening, man. I said, you sad?
To you.
Yeah, you sad. And my wife's with me. She's hot. And she is, man. And so we get in the cab, and the guy's sad, and my wife's like, what are you sad about? She's all empathetic, and I want to freaking crack him in the head, right? He's in the Czech Republic, man. What you sad about, dude? You got a couple Americans coming out of the Four Seasons walking into your car. You're lucky to have a damn
So you
job,
don't
right?
even know a
You don't know
millionaire
I'm
stepped
motivational
into your
guy.
car. Wrong
So,
attitude.
my
Why
wife's
would
like,
that
what are
guy
you
invest
sad
in you?
about? I'm sad I
If he was in a good mood that day, he ain't investing in you, bro.
Trust.
I said, what would you rather be doing? You want to go home? You want to be with your wife? No, I'm single.
I knew that was
What
gonna
are you
No
gonna
go.
wonder
do,
he's
man?
single.
He probably saw
So
his wife
this is-
and wanted
This is
her.
in a country where they don't even know, man. And that you can get up and do something.
Probably
spectacular
saw her
in
wife.
life. I mean, they've literally given up because
Saw
the
his
government's
wife and
taking
wanted
care
it.
of them.
How do you shift that
Made him
mindset
sad.
of entitlement into knowing
Sad,
that
innit?
you can rise up and do it on your own?
I don't think you shift him. I think he's done.
So let me ask
This
you,
kid's 27 years old. He's done.
you don't think you can shift
He's a
them?
dead man.
You don't think you can shift them? So
No,
you
it's
don't
real
think so?
shit, bro. Mom,
Well, no,
I can't shift him.
I understand that, but you look
That's
at
the
some
harsh
of the guys
reality.
that are in an environment that
fucked.
maybe they've been babied by their mother, maybe they've been babied by a family member, maybe they've been
Yeah.
babied in a
Yeah.
family where there's money and
This guy
everything.
was basically, he was babied by a communist regime
Mm.
that shut his whole, like, for 60 years, they just didn't have a choice. So he quit. He became apathetic. Okay? So the opposite of the word live is actually, I looked this up last night, it's succumb. It means to succumb. He had hit the opposite of live, which is succumb.
Bad people to succumb.
So he has succumbed to the conditions. He can't. If I told him, man, you could actually.
I don't like the
do
way they
something
paint
that
around it. They don't want to say it for what it
Then why
is.
do people
It's called
buy
having
that?
so
Why
many
is it so
outgoings.
easy to
You're not
sell
even
that
living life.
concept?
You're owing debt.
Why does
No,
it
word.
win votes?
It's
That's the
constant,
truth.
man. It's a relentless. It's not just politicians selling it that I'll take care of you, but if you turn the TV on, it's one of the reasons we created this studio, this network. If you turn the TV on, you're going to hear bad news, bad news, bad
See,
news.
that's what we were talking about earlier, bro.
That's bad enough.
It's programming.
And then the ads that follow the bad news, dude. The ads. Are you sick yet?
Are you sick yet? Damn right.
You can't get an erection. I mean, it's ad after
You
ad
can't
after
get an
ad
erection.
about why you have actually
have those
felt. It's kind of going back to what we're talking about right now. Why am I so alive? It's because I want to be in the upward cycle, regardless of my age. I want to be in the upward cycle of creation.
So how do you prevent from falling towards the entitlement, falling for the handouts? How do you do that?
I think you have
How
to
do you
really,
prevent it?
You have to control your environment and your culture, like
Goes back to
at home and at work. Like if you walk in my office, I don't know if any of my staff came out and said hello to you. You could feel the vibe here.
Absolutely.
We have people that have come in. We're on the 6th floor here. They come into the bottom of the building. They can feel the pulse from here, right? We've had people come up to the 6th floor. Hey, what happens up here anyway, man? They can feel that's the culture. That means I got to get rid of some people that don't have that. We have a lot of turnover here. I'm proud of that. Okay, I'm proud of my turnover because the guy says, "Man, I got so many."
See, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I'm saying, bro. People actually are way too sensitive and soft, and people hate real reality so much. It forces bare of society just to fucking like wrap everything up in cotton wool and like try to break the blow softly. But you know how you were saying before, like, when I was selling fish, if this fish, I got to the end of the day, because at the end of the day, this fish dies, and then I fucking don't eat at the end of the day. So I got to sell this fish before this fucking fish rots, and then you get it? Like, people need that type of pressure, bro. There's not enough pressure. And there's not enough people just putting point blank period.
No, that's what
hitting you with the raw truth, bro.
I'd say the news did that to people as well. Just LGBTQ, all of this sympathy everywhere, all of the benefits just getting given,
wild.
dashed out.
Don't say that. That was wild, bro. Don't just. You're gonna get us cancelled.
I'm just saying.
You're gonna get us cancelled out here.
It's all of that shit.
No, I hear it.
They're just dumber in our community and just making everyone suck.
No, but not
Men
even the
ain't men
news, just
anymore, bro.
people in general, bro. Like, people need to start understanding, like, to fucking be something in this world, it's gonna be hard work, dedication, sacrifice. Motherfuckers still wanna be like, I'll sacrifice these 3 things, but that's a tough one, I'm not gonna do it. Then someone needs to be like, no, then there's no gold at the pot of the rainbow for you, bro. There's no silver lining for you, then, bro. Like, if you ain't willing to sacrifice that, then, like my man says, you're dead in the water, then, bro.
It's been that, you
Like,
crash your boat act.
Yeah, bro. Like, if everyone's a boat steering their own ship in life, bear man is crashing their boat, or bear man are on the way to crash their boat, but everyone's so scared to be this point blank period, tell the truth. They're like, oh no, maybe you can go down that rough water and it might be okay for you. No, bro, you're gonna crash. That's it. And I ain't come back for you. Like, yeah, bro.
No,
Like,
no, it is. We don't even care if they crash their boat. It's just when the people you know do, and then they want you to sympathise for them and help them and steer the
I
other
do
way.
care if people crash
And
their
then
boat, because
now
especially
when my boat's getting crashed,
especially
man.
if no, because it's programming. So how can you be angry at someone that's just been programmed the wrong way, bro?
Yeah, but it's not that. You know how we talk about the marathon? I'm on my marathon, bro. Like, I'm not even 1/3 of the way, and you're telling me stay the other way.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying while you're running your marathon, if you can shout over some advice to the next man that's running down the wrong road.
Always, just don't ask me steer.
No, yeah, that coming back to save, man, is mad. Like, maybe when I hit the finish line, I can,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
finish
But
line, then everyone can get the help.
But yeah, bro, at the end of the day, success is hard, isn't it? Like, you gotta do the hard shit. People don't want to do the hard shit. People,
to them, that basically they don't even believe in us, so they'll probably say it's never.
but there's still people that want to chase success, and they think they're chasing success, but you're still not sacrificing enough, bro. You're still not going hard enough.
No, 100%. That's what I've noticed about bad people. They don't sacrifice enough work to get what they want.
Even myself, it makes me think, fam, man needs to go 10 times harder and 10 times more cutthroat, fam. Because all this fucking, I'm going to work super hard 4 days a week. Oh, Fridays here, I've deserved the day off. Why have you deserved the day off, fam? Have you got your goals yet, fam? Like, have you fucking,
facts.
have you made $1 million yet? Why are you taking a day off, fam?
Facts.
Why do you think, I worked mad hard 3 weeks in a row, it's Saturday night, I can go out and spend money? Why? Why do you, has your goal, like, why do you think you deserve that? Why are you selling yourself this dream that you deserve to spend money now? You gotta be cutthroat, bro. Keep sacrificing.
Nah, it's dark, because you see, when you're on this road, yeah, no one's really with it. So then when you are spending bread, it's just like, it's like an outburst.
Yeah,
it's like, let me
shit,
have fun again. Boom, you do the outburst, you go backyard, they're like, bruh.
Yeah, you wake up Monday morning thinking, bruv, I spent bare peas,
Feel
like, what am I doing?
Feel like a real dude.
Feel like a dickhead. Like, for what? To fit in? Or to convince myself? To fool? You know what it is? We fall victim to the programming again.
Yeah, mom, that's exactly what it is. You're falling victim to social media posts and saying, I want to go out.
Yeah, I need to go out. I need to have fun.
When you could have spent money on real fun that you actually enjoy.
Invested in yourself.
That you
Invested in the
actually
business.
enjoy, yeah. But you don't do that. Or you could have invested in yourself even better, like you said. But
No,
I thought what's worse is I think people spend money thinking they're going to have fun. They don't have fun and they could have spent it on money.
Yeah, why do you think this generation snaps everything so much? If you're really having, when I'm really having fun, I don't have time to pull out a snap. So if you're pulling out a snap, like when you go into the club, yeah, like a big club in fucking Mayfair or something, and everyone's snapping, you're just trying to convince your followers and people watching you're having a good time. If you was really having that much of a good time, why the fuck you on your phone, fam?
I don't know.
Gee, do you know what I've clocked about going out raving? It only gets fun when it finishes, because that's when everyone puts their phone away and says, oh shit, I need a pat and a beat. Oh shit, I need to lift yard. Oh shit, let me enjoy the week. Oh shit, yeah. While the rave's going on, you see a couple of people dancing, everyone's just snapping, bare flashing lights, man. Like the fucking paparazzis in the club or something, man.
Yeah, it's jarring still. That's why I don't really like those settings.
No, that's not for me personally, but
it's awkward.
I don't think it's for a lot of people like this.
It's awkward.
They're just saying it because that's what fun is. That's the program today. Yeah. The fun, you get money and you fucking go clubbing and buy bottles and fucking get rentals and get APs and fuck dumb bitches. Like,
it's obviously fun, but I'm saying the way it's set out now, it's just weird. It's just a different environment. I don't know, it's different.
No, I hear it still. Saying play it still.
Loyal employees, they've been with me so long. You bragging or complaining? What's the deal here? Okay? I'm not sure what you're saying. Oh yeah, because we keep people. Why? Why do you keep people that are dead, man? My job's to grow the company, so I need to control my environment to keep positive people that don't want to be entitled, that do want to pay the price, that are willing to suffer a bit in a different way. Because that kid in the taxi's suffering.
You know what I mean is when you say high turnover, you can't please everybody and keep everybody with you all the time.
They don't fit here.
So what do you look for? Let's just say you're sitting there and interviewing somebody. What do you look for? Can you really, I guess this would be the question. I'm hiring salespeople.
Yeah.
Can I really in an interview tell you're a stud? Or do I only learn
Not in the state of California you can't.
Not
in California you can't even ask them anything. You can't ask age, you can't ask sex, you can't ask preferences, you can't ask, are you on drugs, you can't ask, what do you do at night, let me see your Facebook page. You can't ask anything. So you in California and in Miami really, I can't actually find out who somebody is.
So how do you go about judging?
We created a TV show to do it. So we created a TV show called Whatever It Takes, the Ultimate Job Interview, where we set up an interview process and told people this is not a job interview, this is a TV show. Okay? The people that win this...
This is not a job interview, this is a TV show.
And when it's a TV show, dude, I can ask you everything. I can take your phone, I can grab your phone in the interview and start going through your pictures.
That's wild.
Give me your password, man.
That's
or
too
an
much.
interview, bro.
He's doing
and
the
I'm
most.
freaking on camera, collecting the content.
But it's not an interview, it's a
Not an
TV
interview.
show.
He's doing the most too.
I can ask that question now because it's a TV show. Okay. You ever done drugs? We were going through a guy's. We had 460 people. 460 people we interviewed in this process. We allowed 90 of them to come through. I grabbed phones of every one of them and started going through it. This guy's got oxycodone. Pictures of oxycodone on his phone.
He's a fuck up.
We go through his bags. Let me see your bag, man. I grab his bag. I pull his stuff out. He's got 16 oxycodone tablets after
What the fuck?
Drug, and he's got them in his freaking bag. In a little cellophane. What do I know right now? He's not my guy.
You ask these questions.
Yeah, it was a TV show, man.
Good luck.
So I know now. Okay. Then we cut him. Okay. I end up with 7 or 8
Surely
guys
that's
that I want to
illegal,
start
no?
freaking
No, he
running
just said
the
because it's the
program.
TV show.
Do you
It's
have whatever
decent.
it takes? That's what I want to know. Do you have whatever it takes? Because if you're going to be successful, it's not the education, it's not your upbringing. You know, you and I have completely different stories about where we came from. Do you have whatever it takes? When it's tough, when it's hard, when it's scary, will you do whatever it takes to take care of your wife, your kids, ethically,
it,
to
man.
take care of yourself? You know, guy's 60 pounds overweight. Dude, why are you overweight, man? I can ask that in an interview now. You know, I can go down and look at their car and find out.
Goes
you
back
can't
to
even
that
take care of
saying,
your
bro.
car.
How you do something
Can't
is how you
take care
do
of your car. How are you
everything.
going to take care of your job?
You are
Yeah,
very
you
meticulous
still-
in your hiring process.
No, but I'm looking at a lot of people.
Got
So
it.
that's
you go-
literally
And I'm willing to
his
invest the
hiring.
money
Do you
to
see
do
a
the show.
trend? Do you see a trend
A
on
TV
some
show.
quality and
That's what he
talent?
says.
Like,
He's
is there a
bad,
trend where
yeah.
you say, I look for boom, boom,
The trend
boom?
has been like this for 200
That's how you
years.
get the best of the best.
You know, you're
It's a bit
your
much in my
grandparents
opinion, but I get
and
it.
my grandparents knew about work.
Makes sense, though.
They didn't bitch about it. Sun came up, they started working. Sun went down, they might have stopped. That's what
They
they
might have stopped.
They might have stopped.
Might have stopped.
Okay. The only reason they stopped is because the candles went out. But freaking, they didn't have any wax for light.
So what's changed if it's going down?
Look now. Look at the media, man. Hey! You see, look at the media, man. The media is like 800 TV channels come at you. You don't have to do anything. I mean, you can't even get up to get a remote anymore. You get pissed off if you got to freaking find your remote today. Damn, a damn remote, man, a remote. The batteries can't even get up to turn on your own TV. The computers, everything is delivered to us. You know, I got apps to order. Nothing, man. People don't go anywhere. You don't remember your phone number. You don't remember your.
People
map.
have just got sloppy.
My wife will
sloppy
not.
fucking generation.
She does not know where we're at. I'm like, baby, don't look at the freaking map in the phone, man. You got to learn where the exit is so you can know where we are, right? Otherwise, the awareness just keeps going down.
And then they can sneak in and
Is
if
that,
they
is
want.
that if it's a bad thing,
So how do you get to 10x then?
I find it happening to
9
myself
5.
a little
9 to 5
bit,
was
though.
the thing that came out with.
So you
got
gotta
more
fight
time
against
working
it.
on
Yeah.
9 to 5. I saw that 9 to 5 movie. You talking about 9 to 5?
Not the 9 to 5 movie. I'm not
I
talking
thought
about
95 meant 95 hours.
95.
That's what I thought 9 to 5 was. People are like, I don't do 9 to 5. I'm like, well, you do 100? I do 9 to 5
No.
hours every week. I can't spend the money I've made in my lifetime, okay, and kept. I still spend. If you give me $5 billion tomorrow, 5 big ones, I would be here
See,
tomorrow,
poison.
on time.
That's what I'm saying. Willing to put in the work because it's true. You ask the average guy on the street, "Oh, do you want to do 10 extra hours this week?" No, man, that's long,
No.
man. I want to go play my computer.
No.
I want to watch
Yeah.
Netflix. I got a date on the weekends. Like, no one wants to put in the work. No one's willing to sacrifice nothing. So it's like if everyone rich is working more hours than everyone poor, then isn't something wrong there?
Of course.
If fucking millionaires are doing 100 hours a week, and then you get a poor guy that can barely pay the rent complaining about doing more than 40 hours a week, how do you
Free.
expect
It's not
for
rocket
anything to change,
science.
fam? Like,
It's not rocket science, put the hours in. But then I feel like people don't know how to get into his positions where you can earn the maximum money, you can do whatever he did to get out. Obviously, that's another lesson to it.
I hear it,
'Cause
but
as times changing,
but maybe if you
things
put,
he
no,
invested
but
in
that's
when
what
he
I'm
was
saying.
young
Like we
are
say,
going to be different to things you invest in when we're young. Do you get it?
no, of course, but it's like what we said before. Maybe if you you do your 9 to 5, that's cool. But what are you doing in your free time?
No,
Maybe
obviously,
can you sacrifice?
If you're not hitting that step, then there's no point talking about what I just said there. But yeah, people need more time. People got too much time on their hands, and with the free time they do have, they're not
They're
even
not spending it properly.
They,
They're
do
not
you know what I
learning
bagged?
that.
Do you know what
They're
I bagged? Do you know
not
what I
doing
bagged?
those
Your time is. People feel like your time's only acceptable to be given when it's the government, the school, anything to do with the government. Yeah, my time doesn't mean anything. Give it. That means it's serious.
Exactly.
But then when you go home, there's no government issue, seriousness to your lifestyle at home when you're patterning in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's where things go wrong. And then you want to be calling yourself an entrepreneur and this and that.
And you want to complain about it.
You don't even want to do time.
But your
push-ups,
time
you
should
wanna
be
go
more
gym,
important
you
than
wanna do
anything.
Shit. No, of course, it's
Like,
bad.
bro, as soon as I'm working at work, yeah, as soon as I fucking see it getting close to the finishing time, I'm like, yeah, perfect. It's ready for me to work on me now. Boom, gym.
That's what
Boom,
I'm trying to
after
say.
gym. Boom, edit videos.
Whenever
boom,
I'm
this,
working
that.
or I'm at uni, the same exact like, that's it.
What
bro.
am I doing tonight? Let me research this topic. Let me fucking upload this
Yeah,
video.
trust me. Ever since I went uni, the amount of research I've done is unbelievable.
Let me
Like,
make
I'm
more
researching
t-shirt design.
every day. I have to. Like, I need to find out what's going on, why people think this.
No, but see, you're just saying exactly what you're saying before. Because if you wasn't as uni, would you be researching shit?
I probably wouldn't still.
But see, why wouldn't you be researching shit you care about?
No, but now I research. shit,
No, now you
bro.
do, yeah. But like that's
Yeah.
an example. Like when it's uni, school, job, yeah, I'll do the research. Even for an
Yeah,
interview,
before I
research the
didn't take my
company.
life
People
seriously
research the
still.
company. Yeah, like people.
Nowadays,
So
but
can
no
these
one-
can people even complain that they're not where they want to be if they haven't even started the marathon yet, bro? Like they haven't even took 10 step, like one step towards fucking anything, bro.
do you know what's crazy? Like once you understand what you do have to do, yeah, it becomes overwhelming a bit. It's like, oh my god, fam, and then you realize the position you're given, and you're like, yo,
Yeah, but you know what's more overwhelming
but
than
you
that?
still
fam?
fight every day. But I don't understand how people are just still in the bubble where they ain't even realize what's going on. They ain't even got to take these steps. So.
Yeah, no, because reality is harsh. Like what do we always say? If ignorance is bliss, then knowledge is painful, fam.
Yeah,
It's
dark.
painful to pop your bubble and realize, oh shit, I'm not doing enough. Oh shit, I need to be better. I need to work hard now. Oh shit, I can't blame the government. Oh shit, I can't blame other people. I gotta look in the mirror and take accountability for my actions. Oh shit, yeah, there's fucking like 5 years of work ahead of me to even fucking make my first 10 stack.
Bruv, these men are living by the day, let alone by 5
They ain't even thinking into the future because they don't even want to think into next week, let alone think into next year.
week.
But people just think things are gonna fall from the sky,
Lean,
fam.
3-5. Even, why am I even talking about that? Even legit people. Ran, this, that, the other. Football.
Netflix, PS5.
Even man, but I've implemented like 5-6 hours every day of my time into my own shit now. So it's different. But it's crazy how they just capture your energy, you get?
No
They
words.
distract it and then they
Just
just
sucks you in,
program
bro.
you and then they just fuck you up, bro. And then you get to 35, 40 and then you're like, rah.
This what the fuck have I done? That's
If
why.
you
Why
ain't-
do you
if you ain't
think?
got savings?
Why
you're
do you
actually
think
fucked.
people say, "Oh, it went so quick"? Yeah, because you wasn't even driving the car half the time, bro. You was on fucking autopilot for the last 5 years,
Boat
fam.
just swiveled out?
Of course
took
it
you
went
anywhere.
quick. You weren't in control the whole time, bro. You didn't have no discipline. You was giving into all your fucking needs
That's
and
it.
wants.
You're not even in control of it. They think they're in control of your own.
Yeah, you think you're in
all
control.
think we're in
Just because you
control.
wake up for work on Monday and then you go to work, that doesn't mean you're steering your ship, bro. Steering your ship means
That's
when I
why
get
I rate
paid,
Andrew
woman.
Tate, bro, because he tells you every time when he's successful, I failed a million fucking times.
People are scared to fail, but people
He
are scared
tells
to even
you
try.
It weren't easy. I sat there every day with my brother, and we tried this business,
You gotta
and we
figure it
tried
out,
that
bro.
one, and we.
Because it's the create, man. It's the create. So like you guys are watching, looking at Facebook. I want to bang Facebook. I want to create on Facebook. I don't
I wanna
I
bang
don't wanna be a spectator.
Facebook.
No, I hear it.
I mean, part of the 10X was like, get out of the stands and back on the field. Be on the field, man. That's where the game, that's where you get hit. That's where you get to hit, right? That's where you get the win, you get the score, the cameras, the paparazzi looks at you. You want that. I want that in my life. You know, my life is not in the stands.
So talk about the book 10X. Obviously, the way you and I got connected is one of our guys in our company. He swears by the book 10X.
Yeah.
He tells everybody, everyone's got to read this book 10X.
The book's magical, man.
So we got connected. Talk about 10X.
I didn't even want to write the book. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right. Of the first 4 books that I've written, this is the one. When I was done, I was like, yeah, well, whatever. Swear to God. Okay. First book I wrote took 3 hours to write. This book took, I don't know, maybe 3 months.
It's a great marketing strategy,
And
mate.
I just didn't I wasn't feeling it big time, right? And I got done, I'm like, it's all right. Dude, this book, every day I hear people. I mean, man, that book woke me up. That book changed my life. That book has caused me to go from making $3,000 a month to making $60,000 in the same time.
Sounds good.
Really?
Not even anything
Really?
different. The money
Sounds
was
good.
always there.
The idea of you
Money was
saying
there
that,
the
man.
whole time.
No, you never know.
Because
You never
my
know.
eyelids were like I was squinting at life And this thing.
No,
just,
but
like,
pause it.
opened
Wait,
my
that's a
eyes
good
up to
point
say,
though. Do you know why I think that's true for some people? Why people like that can say my product helped them, my course helped them, my book helped them? Because I feel like if you're a person that reads a book or is even looking to read a book like that, you've already got something in you that probably meant you're a bit more likely to be successful anyway. And then maybe just
hear
reading
it.
that book did switch on the light bulb. But it's not really the book, it's just the book hit the light switch. And then you,
Yeah.
the type of man you was anyway, went and chased success. And then
Probably
you
was
actually...
looking for a certain
Yeah,
strategy.
you picked
in
up the
book.
hustle. Like, someone could listen to this and be like, oh shit, that's real shit. You know what? When I get paid, I'm going to be more in charge. I'm going to stack
I
more.
don't want
I'm
to
gonna
sound
invest more.
big-headed, yeah, but like I feel like with business, yeah, it doesn't take too much to like just know what to do. Like if you're in that motion and you're controlling shit, surely if you see, okay, certain customers that like this product are going over here because this is better, next month you're gonna come with better product.
Mm.
You're gonna make sure that whatever I'm selling over here, these t-shirts, alright, cool, we're losing customers. Make sure we're making better quality over here, bro.
Mm.
Like, it's not hard to see the flaws unless you don't give a shit. Like, I don't know how...
No, but you got to try and start the business first, in the first place, to even clock all that. So I'm saying maybe someone read his book and that turned them on to even start the business. And then, yeah, obviously, once you start the
Technically, the
business...
easiest way to start a business is to find a gap in the market, but if you ain't got a lot of funds, it's going to be harder to find that gap.
No, but I'm not even saying... But I'm just saying, reading the book might have just made you start the business, you get it?
No, but yeah, that's just... Come on now.
No, but that's why he's saying he can say them type of numbers.
I don't know about those numbers from reading words, but that's been
No,
crazy.
it's not about reading the words, but it switches the light bulb on the phone.
I hear that
That's
bit.
why
I hear that
motivational
bit.
video is motivational.
I hear
It's
that.
like you fucking might listen to Mike Tyson and go get a six pack. Did Mike Tyson give you a six pack? Not really, but he fucking inspired you to go put in some work, fam. And then you went and put in some work and got results.
I hear it. It might be motivation, cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's why
motivation.
he can say shit like, if you read my book, what he really means is, if you have the right mindset and you read my book, then ABC. Not just, oh, you're gonna be a fucking donut, read my book, and
Yeah,
then fucking
but-
become successful. You already gotta have something in you to have that hunger and drive, and then it just makes you say, you know what, yeah, for real, cut
Nah,
the
that
crap.
was a bit brazy though. Man said from anywhere to £600 plus to 60 bags. That's crazy.
No, if the right person's got the right idea, it might have just made them pull the trigger on the idea, and now that's what it's mashing. Fam.
I'll give it to the person more than the books too.
No, of course, but that's why these men can claim their books. You get it? It's all a business, you know. Yeah.
And the 10X rule is basically about, look, you need to make goals that are giant. Not like your mom and dad said. Your mom and dad said, you know,
Tone it down.
tone it down,
Word.
you know, have some reasonable, how many of you heard that? Reasonable goals. Something attainable.
Literally talking
And that what
about this
happens
earlier.
is when the goal is attainable,
Program,
it's
the
no longer
parents
exciting.
program as well. They don't even
Because if you
realize.
can go get it easily, you're going to take it for granted.
If you can go get it easily, you're gonna take it for granted.
Yeah. So I wake up this morning, there's no milk in my refrigerator. I don't drink milk, but I like milk to make froth for my cappuccino. And I like the froth really thick, so it takes a lot of milk, right? And I'm now pissed off, man. There's no freaking milk. It's not that there's no milk, dude. I want the milk now, and I want it now more than ever because it's not in there. So if it's attainable, if $1 million was attainable to everybody, it wouldn't be worth anything. And by the way, it is attainable to everybody. So I believe that the bigger the giant, the more unattainable the goal is, okay, the least likely, if it's real for you, the least likely you are to give up on that goal. I think a lot of the reasons why you see people
No,
going
but wait,
down
that's a good point. That's what we
is
were talking
because
about
the
earlier.
goals
Was
are
it?
so low. What?
I think what you're saying is 100% true, but I think the most important thing about having big goals is that once, let's say goals are a marathon, yeah?
Yeah.
Once you decide to pick the bigger marathon, it just means you're going to go into it with a different mindset, which is more likely to be a winner's mindset. So if I've got to run 100 miles, my training regime is going to be way harder and stricter than the guy that only has to run 10 miles. And then if you compared the guy that's training to run 100 miles compared to the guy that's fucking training to run 10 miles, who do you think is going to be probably healthier, more disciplined and strict?
No, of course. But
So I just think bigger goals also means bigger lessons. Like if I'm trying to do the mad thing in business, then I'm gonna learn bare lessons. I'm gonna have bare context. I'm gonna have to walk into bare different rooms. If my goals are set bare small, what life experience and lessons am I gonna get from that?